What's up, Felipes?
What's up, fool?
How's it going out there, man, in freaking the valley, bro?
Raining.
We're on YouTube now.
I gotta say my stories.
Felipe, you want to introduce
Yeah.
first?
I want to get on YouTube first.
We're on. Go ahead.
What's up, Fool Podcast? What's up, Fool Podcast? Welcome to the quarantine What's Up, Fool Podcast. We're all in our little cubicles at home. You can see a guy here in space. We got Rodrigo Torres here, the co-host now of the Millennium, now that we ain't going back anywhere. We got Felipe Esparza right here in the palm trees. We got Gabby. What's up, fool?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's happening?
What you doing, man? And Martin Rizzo over there wearing the underwear as the mask.
No protection, bro.
How you get a cool background? I want a cool background.
Go to the bottom and you can choose virtual background. There's like a little toggle. So,
It's too late.
that's not important right now.
Oh, hell yeah. It says live on YouTube at the corner.
We're live on
Yeah,
YouTube already.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now.
Hell
So
yeah.
Gabby, how you been? I've been following you since one of your comedy clips. I saw it on one of my story. I guess one of my fans shared it, and man, you had me dying. And I called my wife, and she couldn't stop laughing. She's been stalking you ever since, by the way. And I love that joke you did about the notebook on the roller coaster. I could not stop fucking laughing, man.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
I hope the Laugh Factory is sending you money because you're up to 1 million views, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, they haven't. They don't.
Oh, they owe you a check. Did you ever sign a release for them?
I did. But I never fucking read those things. You know, it's too much. I'm just like, which is not good.
You gotta read that. There's some money in there.
There's
There's
a lot
fat
of people
check
money,
waiting for
right?
you.
Yeah, that's true, huh? It is like if you get over 1 million views, you get a certain amount of money, right? Or like a little bit amount of money.
They'll start getting you a cut. Yeah.
Hey,
We got Martin Rizzo.
what's going on, man? How's it going on out there, man? It's crazy over here, dude.
What's so
Good,
crazy
man.
over there?
It's just
It's been-
fucking insane, bro.
It's been great. Lisa went on Saturday morning and stood in line for toilet paper and groceries at Trader Joe's.
You guys grabbed enough?
Yeah, we got enough. But man, Trader Joe's
Right
was
on.
a nice setup. They knew what they were doing.
Really?
Yeah, they were limiting. They were maybe 20 people in the store at a time. And then
How long did you wait in line for?
my son and I got in line at 8:20 a.m. on Sunday, and then we were in the store by 9:15.
It's not bad.
Oh, that's
Not
so
bad. So the store opened at 9, so it was pretty quick. People were getting small amounts of things. They weren't hoarding. Nobody was acting crazy.
You said that people were grabbing the carts without being inside first?
They took because the line, because everybody was spaced so far apart throughout the line. I'm sure you've seen these lines. Wherever there's a line, they're like 6 feet apart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, the line stretched all the way to the other side of the parking lot to the other entrance.
Damn.
So people took a cart from the front of the store all the way around there. And I was telling Isaac, I was like, I'm not getting a cart. I don't care how much I get. I'm not going up there and bringing a cart all the way back here just to drive it up to the front again. We got it.
Forever.
There were plenty of carts ready. Like these people had pushed that cart the whole time. Oh my God.
Are they giving you guys wipes to wipe down the shopping carts?
Yeah, they had wipes and hand sanitizer, everything you want.
That's cool.
This thing is bringing out the most crazy in all of us.
Yeah.
It is.
I've never been a
God.
germaphobe in my life.
You are a germ.
Well, Martin, are you still driving Lyft?
I haven't done it like in a couple of days. And the last time I did it, I picked up a guy, right? And Monterey Park. And he told me, he's like, I'm gonna explain this to you. You're gonna bring me back. He's like, I just feel like my wife is cheating on me.
Oh my God.
He told me to drive by this guy's house that he thought that was like that his wife was cheating on him with. So he's like, I just need to drive. I need you to drive around the block to make sure like we see her car.
I think it's right here. Eh?
I'm looking for her car, dude. And he's like, right, okay. What else can we talk about? I know she frequents there a lot. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
The
we
cheating Corona.
Dang, wait, was he there? Did you find anything?
No, but he was telling me, he's it's weird that she left because nothing's open right now. You know, like what is she doing right now? I was like, all right, cool, man. So yeah, he did me good, you know, so it's good, yeah.
How much did he tip you?
Nice.
He tipped me like a $10 bill, so I was like, not bad.
Their love went viral.
Wow.
Wow,
What do you-
that's crazy.
What do you do now, fool?
Instacart.
What is that shit?
Groceries, right?
Yeah, you go pick up groceries for people, and it's almost like Postmates, but it pays good. But you're in the fucking superstores for a long time, man. Like,
You're a
Reading
shopper.
everybody's shit, huh?
grabbing?
You're like the secret shopper.
Exactly, man. But
Personal
except
shopper, huh?
Stuff, man.
Does that pay better than Lyft?
You get more in Lyft, but with this, it's time consuming, and you gotta be like, okay, you gotta know. Like now, I know where like stuff is at. I'm getting good at shopping now, you know. So,
More time to Roy, man.
yeah.
Wait, you're the one driving and shopping for my groceries?
Yeah.
Oh man, you know how to pick out a good avocado or like the right like a ripe tomato? It's not.
I never knew there's different names like a Haas avocado,
Oh,
yeah.
A backyard avocado?
aroma avocado. Like what the? I mean, aroma tomato.
Aroma tomato.
Huh.
Martin, you can
Aroma.
shopping for my groceries.
Hey, Rizzo's the kind of guy that if they don't have Heineken, he'll get Budweiser.
It's
Yeah,
cool. Eh?
exactly. I'm like
I'd drink
tomato. Like,
Hey, a lot of people are trying to sell their little cheap ass produce from the backyard now, huh?
oh fuck yeah, dude.
What's up with that? Dude?
Yeah.
I go
I've been
cucumbers.
taking oranges from my neighbor when I walk the dogs.
Hey, fool like this, huh?
That's
A
so
little
funny.
yank, huh? A little yank on that.
He does. He grabs all the all the apples. And anything.
These are the best apples, man.
Has anybody asked for like fruit and told you not to touch it?
No, but you know, yesterday I did I picked up some bread for somebody. You know those French breads they have like at Ralph's?
Loaves.
Like they're not closed. It's just you put them inside a bag of baguettes.
Like you're in Paris.
I haven't seen those bread in 2 weeks.
Lay down.
They're exposed, you know, those breads. I'm like, oh man, why would you even order this? You know? Disgusting.
Oh, are you doing it every day? How often are you doing it?
I do it every day. There's ordered like it starts from the morning and it ends like at 8 o'clock because after that like everything closes at that time, you know. So it's pretty good if you're not lazy. Like sometimes I want to accept some things or pick up from they're called batches, but the ones that pay the most, you're gonna be in there for like 2 hours or 3 hours picking up like at least like 100 items, you know.
A lot of
Damn.
I hate grocery shopping. I love delivery. I hate grocery shopping.
Me too. I hate cooking.
I do cook, but I hate the grocery part. But that's another thing though. If people are looking for work, those jobs are really abundant right now. Delivery services.
Yeah.
Whether it's DoorDash, and Postmates, any of those food apps, or the
Service industry, man.
those people, they need grocery store help, stocking shelves. They are paying like $15 to $18 an hour in California for doing that work. And you know, if you're out of work in some other field, like
man, right now, man, if you have a ninja outfit right now and you could cover up your face, meet me in the corner of San Fernando, Sepulveda, and crack my back.
Someone go do
Like
it.
if you're a sobador, like if you're like a cheap ass chiropractor and you want to make a quick $20, meet me at the corner of Sepulveda and just lift my ass up and crack my back, man. I give you $20.
Yeah.
A quick $20, man. A little rub, you know, like just pull over on Sepulveda and I put my back inside your car and you just rub my back, man. A little drive-by back massage.
Drive-by back massage. Dang.
I'm serious, man. Drug dealers are gonna be like, hey, man, if you want heroin, come by my house. I'll be outside my car and just stick your arm out.
Yeah, exactly. Drive through needle shots.
Bro, people are getting creative, dog. People are making up jobs. They're robbing people.
Yeah.
Scandalous ass fools.
Are people getting robbed?
At the grocery store in the parking lot.
There's people in Fresno or Bakersfield who dressed up with hazmats outfits that Rodrigo has to kill roaches and started knocking on doors and shit, talking about we need to investigate your house, and they let them in.
Or giving testing, door to door. Hey, we're testing neighborhoods for coronavirus, and then they're breaking in.
I mean, showing up to people's houses asking for the rent. I'm here for the owner on the first.
Oh, that's so scary.
With some of those scams. You know what I'm saying, bro? We got to get creative.
Dude, I remember.
What is going on with rent?
You and your friend Woody.
In high school, like my friend used to do this. I didn't do it, but like when we used to go like backyard parties, my friend used to stand like in the front and ask for the door money, and like he wasn't, but he would get like fucking at least $40, and we would
I've done that shit before, dog.
And find another house party, bro.
Hey, man.
That was my Saturday Night Live, dog.
Hey man, every restaurant I ever ate at is trying to get rid of their food right now.
Let me get a little lobster from Hot Woo.
That Chinese restaurant, Hot Woo, man, these motherfuckers are giving away lobsters if you spend $68.
Oh, dude.
Man,
they don't let me leave the house.
Also, man, like they're even getting rid of the produce. Like if you need, like they're selling cilantro, cabbage, all that shit, dog. Man, because they don't want none of their food to go bad if shit goes really bad.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to Hot Woo.
I want to try that lobster though, dog.
Oh, bro, that lobster's good.
That shit looks fire, dog.
You get a free lobster if you spend $68?
Yeah.
Something.
Damn.
And their food is a lot. They have like a lot of orange chicken. Me and Lisa have been eating there for Christmas Day for like 10 years. Longer than that.
That's the place with the revolving thing, right?
What are the?
Well,
that's
the table, that middle part.
A little lazy Susan in the middle.
Yeah.
What are those noodles called? The crispy noodles.
Hey, white people know the name of every appliance, huh?
This is my garbage disposal.
Like you be like going outside your door and there'll be a little table right there. They know the name of that table. And like, hey man, don't get my keys by the debutante.
My grandmother had one of those.
The debutante, what the fuck?
The Davenport.
She's right here.
I can't call the front area by the door.
Oh
I
no!
call the front area by the front door a fire.
Right there by the vestibule.
What that is? So
I don't know that party.
I have to say the little hallway by the front door.
Right
next to the Nutcracker.
Right next to the coat rack. Hey man, growing up, man. Growing up, I used to watch those sitcoms, bro, where they come into the house and they put their coat on a coat rack and they hang up their keys on a key ring. Man, I wanted all that shit, dog.
It's like a Home Alone movie. That's at the Home Alone house. That's inside, fool.
Wait a minute.
I'm in an estate.
I know. We have it now, but when I was growing up, I wanted it.
It was like, not like that, though.
That's funny, dude. The coat rack.
For real, dog. And since I've been living with Lisa, we always had a coat rack. Something like coat rack, man. We had a coat rack one time. That motherfucker had like 1,000 coats.
Came with the coat.
Wait, who got the coat rack? Was it Lisa?
Oh yeah, I bought.
Yeah.
Is any of this stuff, or he overloads the coat rack like with 9 coats. I have 1 coat on there. Isaac has 1 coat, and then Felipe's got 9.
There was a body on that coat rack.
You gotta buy a new jacket because you don't want to jet that shit on fire and break something.
And I really missed that one jacket that's at the bottom of this pile. Are you walking on the bridge, Gabby?
I'm walking on the bridge.
Hey.
It was beautiful. Wow, a beautiful
Going
walk.
for a stroll.
Yeah, let me take a little.
That's funny.
Little stroll.
Hey, Gabby, where you from?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Oceanside, baby. San Diego County, it's Oceanside.
I used to perform over there at Blind Melon.
Where is that?
I know, man.
Right there.
Blind Melon and another club right there right next to a Denny's in Mission.
Mission
Moon
Viejo?
doggies. The big moon doggies.
What? Next to it.
Moon doggies? No,
Moon doggies.
that was his name?
I don't even
That
know
shit
where
closed
that
probably.
is.
I thought it was like Third and B or something like that. No.
Birds and bees. I heard of that. I think I've been there a long time ago.
What did you call it?
Bees and thirds. Wait.
4th and B.
Fourth
Fourth
and
and
B.
B. That's it. It was like Third and B.
Thousand bees.
The 4th and B was a gig that that place will have 1,800 people in the audience. They all got in free, and they only pay the comedians, the headliner, $200, and the opening acts $100.
Got a killer hotel though, huh?
But they give you a hotel too.
Ooh.
With gold faucets.
Yeah.
I love
San
that
Diego
gig.
crowds are lit.
Hey, Omar asked what if there's an update on the Netflix special release date. We don't have a date yet, but we're
I would
almost
have a release date, man.
done editing though. We should be done soon and get a new date soon, and we'll tell everybody.
Right now, we're trying to adopt kids to get a bigger check.
Are we really sending those checks?
So what's up with that? Like, is everybody gonna get those checks, or only people that had
I'm
jobs?
telling you
Like,
right now, if I could adopt a bunch of kids from Africa right now and get a fatter check, I will do it, bro.
And after 4 months, be like, sorry, you guys gotta go.
I gotta go back. See ya.
Hey, I'll send them the $2 a month.
That's funny.
Well,
I think
what is it,
it's going to be everybody. It's going to be based on your whether you filed a tax return last year or this year.
under 75 grand?
Yeah, 75 grand and under, you'll get 1,200 per person, per adult, and then the kid 500 per kid.
And
That's it. And then if you have unemployment, like if you can't work because of it and you are an actual employee, then you can file for unemployment for a longer period than normal. I think it's
not if you're a gig worker, right? Like 1099.
if you're
but you
1099.
You still get a check though, or no?
Yeah, I think it's just based on your earnings.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. So you still get a check.
Better than
but,
nothing.
Yeah.
And Family Medical Leave Act is extended in California. Or I guess the federal.
Oh man, my sound is messing up. Is your guys?
California.
Mine's kind of messed up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm hearing a bit of
mine
crackle.
just messed up.
Yeah. Okay.
It's that ocean behind you.
It is. Oh, I know it's the waves hitting the beach.
Hitting the Wi-Fi box. The
You're over
router.
there doing that Corona commercial.
Somebody asked if comics can file for unemployment. No, they cannot.
No, because they work under the table.
No, they're all 1099 employees, not employees, 1099. They're contract workers.
There you go.
Damn it.
But they will get the stimulus check.
Hell yeah.
If you filed though, right?
File your taxes for 2018 or 2019. If you basically on 2018, that was the original bill proposal, but if you filed in 2018, that's what they'll go off. If you didn't, then they'll go off 2019.
I missed the last part.
If you filed in 2018, they'll go off those taxes. If you
All
What
didn't,
if you owe money to the IRS?
Oops.
I don't know. The IRS
A good
usually gets their
question.
money first.
You could write it off.
I'm gonna talk to
No,
my
the
CPA.
IRS even if you file for bankruptcy, IRS is the first debtor who gets paid.
Get paid, right? They count pennies, man.
So they probably will take it.
That's
Oh my
it.
God, I owe so
Who
much
needs it?
money.
Do you have a?
You know what, man? We badass. If that coin machine at the supermarket will fucking
Coin store.
tax you less money to put those coins in this week.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's why I never put my money in there. They take money, dog. Forget that,
No,
dog.
they take so much money.
That's why I never use a car. I go to Arco. Anybody that charges you you're paying them money to pay them money, dog.
Yeah.
Forget that, dog.
I remember one time, man, I went to that coin star machine with that comedian Willie Barcena,
So, dog.
and we had like two fat ass jars and half a sparkless bottle full of pennies
What?
and
How long
a
did you
bag
stay for? What the
full of
fuck?
quarters, bro.
I took it from a hoochie's house, bro.
Bro, the
That's
bag
like-
ripped.
bag ripped?
Get a broom, dog. Let me get a squeegee, dog.
Bro, the bag didn't just rip. All the quarters rolled into every cashier.
Oh my, you're lying, fool.
And after we picked up everything, I was the one that had to stand in line and get the money, dog. After I picked everything up.
Was he embarrassed? Is that
So
why?
embarrassing.
But that shit was like $172. I got like $30.
That's not bad, fool. That's he
$30
cut you in on
to pick $30 to pick up coins.
Hey, fool, when the LaFonza high school's wrong.
Bro, I felt like Donnie Brasco with fucking Lefty, bro. There's a lot of fucking parking meters.
Open sesame.
Oh man.
Gabby, where did you start doing stand-up comedy?
I started in LA. I started 4 years ago. Almost, 4.5 years ago in LA.
Hell yeah.
Man, you're funny for being comedy for 4 years.
Oh my god, thank you.
I sucked at 4 years.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had like 3 good jokes
I suck
though.
a lot though. I bomb a lot.
I had 3 good jokes at 4 years, bro, that helped me get. I had like a tight 6 only, and I got a TV credit.
Oh shit! Wait, what
And
were
then
you on?
Oh man, Showtime, Latino Laugh Festival. But then right after that, people thought I was a headliner, and I went to go headline somewhere, and I died, man. I didn't have 45 minutes. I didn't have fucking 20. I started asking the audience, "Hey, sir, what's your favorite holiday?"
Really?
No.
That's
What did you
amazing.
bomb? How'd it go?
Bomb hard, man. And it was like it was empty. It was like 7 people.
Was it for what was it for? The No, it was a Galavisión or?
No, it was for a regular show.
Oh yeah.
It was in Houston. They just
damn.
headlined me.
A one nighter or a week?
It was 2-nighter, bro.
Cool.
Bomb
Did you
both
bomb
nights.
both nights?
2 shows a night or 1 show?
1 show a night, bomb both nights.
I think when you told me that story, you're like, "Fuck yeah, let me go," and then you're like, "Oh, I got to do that long. It's crazy, dude."
But when they paid me, I thought they were gonna punch me. But this, bro, I was trying to ask for less.
I'll work with you. Let me work with you.
Funny.
Can I work with you?
It was I bombed hard, man. But see, I was a young comic, so I didn't really know, man. I didn't realize what bombing was till like 10 years in, and that shit hurt, man. That shit it felt like, like, I don't know, man. You ever been slapped by your mom real hard? Like that shit stings, and that shit hurts your ear, and the next day it still stings. That's how I felt like, eh?
Oh.
It wouldn't go away.
Oh. Did you ever go back there after that?
Nah, man. They didn't want me back.
It's almost over.
I think I gave that place bad luck because they closed down later.
What's that place called?
It was called Just Joking in Houston, Texas. It was an urban comedy club.
Oh, it's like that one. Remember that one urban comedy club that used to be here, like in South LA? What was it called?
Mixed
Maverick
Nuts.
Flats.
Mixed Nuts. Yeah, dude. Now it's like a ghetto, like a paisa nightclub, dude. It's ghetto, dude. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was the second location of that place, though. No.
What happened?
That was the second last location of that place, Mixed Nuts, where it died at.
Yeah. Because the other comedy club closed down too. The urban one and like by LAX. What's it called?
J Spot.
J Spot, right? Yeah, they closed down.
Watch out!
Watch out now. Remember that nothing better. The J Spot, that guy was he was doing everything, man. He had his own clothing line, like he had his own suits.
Yeah.
His own drink, his own shoe, had everything.
Was he also a comic?
Yeah. He was the first guy to headline the Atlanta Punchline.
Damn. J. Anthony Brown.
He's still doing it?
Yeah. He's on that show. He was on that show, that urban show. The guy just retired.
Tom Joyner?
Yeah, Tom Joyner.
Was it?
So Gabby, what's your worst bombing in 4 years?
Oh my God, Madhouse Comedy Club, San Diego, horrible, horrible. It's like one of those situations where they saw me like do well, but I like wasn't ready yet, and they're like, "All right, come in and do 30 minutes," and I was like, "I don't know if you guys want that, but okay."
But the money.
Yeah, and it was like 2 nights, 4 shows, and I bombed so hard the first show, and I was like, okay, there's no way it could get worse than that. And then it got worse, and then I was like, wow, that was so bad. There's no way I could do even worse the next night, and I sure did.
How long were you doing?
I think I gave up in the middle of one of them because they were like, I think they had me do like 30 minutes, and I think I got to like 15, and I was like, I can't do this. There were like guys sitting in the front just texting, and I was like, trying to do crowd work with them. I was like, oh, you guys just like gonna keep texting? And the guy was like, yup. And I was like, all right, cool.
Keep texting.
Cool. Oh, it stings. It's horrible.
Rodrigo, what was your first bombing? Chicago.
The second, my second time I ever went up, dog.
Oh, that's right. Was that Cheers or Wild Coyotes?
That was Limericks in Riverside.
Damn, Limericks in Riverside.
I did a show the day before my first time I went up and killed it, dog.
It gave you that confidence.
Second one, fool. I did like 7. I did 7 minutes and like 3 minutes, dog. And then I'm just my legs shaking, dog, and going like I couldn't even stop it, dog. It was horrible, dog.
My fucking first show was at Flappers, and I crushed. And like the second after that, I was like, I'm a fucking star. And then I had a show the next week and bombed so badly. It was my second show, and I was like, okay, never mind. Fuck, this is horrible. It was horrible.
That's funny. That's crazy.
You get that confidence.
I saw some comics that took bombing to the next level, right, Rodrigo? Didn't you put that post? That shit got a lot of likes.
Oh, over there bombing on Facebook Live. You thought this quarantine was bad. Now you have comedians bombing on Facebook Live.
I won't do it. I will not do stand up right now on any of the
you gotta be like, you need an audience for that. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I mean, it's cool and all, but it's not sketch comedy. You know what I mean? It's like
you need the feedback from the audience.
Yeah, like you can't that's like an art that you can't really like do without an audience. I don't care what anybody says.
Awkward, man.
I mean,
I know, man.
Really?
Everybody, like, some people are trying to do like these viral shows, and like, I'm embarrassed to perform by myself.
It's so embarrassing.
And you know what? You know what's crazy about it? They're recording this, so dude, this is gonna be around after your dumbass. This shit's over. Like, dude, people are gonna be like, dude, at one of your shows, and you're gonna be talking all this shit, and motherfuckers are gonna play the video. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, dude. Like, you gotta like really. Everybody thinks about watch what you post on the internet. Be careful, dude. Watch out for these like little videos, man. Like there was a comedian on. I'm not gonna say his name, and then somebody said, "Dude, just turn around, show us your bald spot." Like, dude, it got that bad.
Oh,
yeah,
it was horrible. Horrible.
Being heckled on a live stream.
Exactly, man.
Dude,
horrible.
I guess I was raised different, Felipe. I don't know, man.
So
have you watched any of them? Any of those stand-up shows?
I have, by accident.
You were on one, right, Martin?
I was supposed to be on one, but then I couldn't connect. I
was gonna call you and go, "What are you doing, bro? Really? Is this what it's come to?"
So if you couldn't connect to a live stream comedy show, that's like the equivalent of your car breaking down on the way to a show, huh?
Exactly.
Hey, fool.
Yeah, right.
Hey, fool. Hey, fool. It's like, I want to get the coronavirus, but I can't even get it.
And there's a comedian. Can I get those 5 minutes?
Fucking have them, dog. I'm gonna send you $5 too. Hey, what's up with Flappers charging, dog? What?
Yeah,
dog?
I like to get on, bro, and just heckle them, bro, with my little comments, bro.
Wait,
I'll be like, please tip your mom. I'll be here all week.
Let's talk about what Rodrigo just said. What'd you say, Rodrigo?
Flappers was charging to be on their viral comedy show, $5 a comic. You gotta be retarded to pay that.
You have to be.
Digital dollars.
Matt Walker posted about that, and he said, "Just pay me $5 to come over and kick you in the nuts."
Yeah.
You will performing like this.
In this day and age, what is the world coming to?
That's it.
Wow. $5. Yeah, man, $5. That's nothing, man.
Fool, Adam Murray paid,
That's so funny. Hey, see,
I told that fool.
Bro. Was that a Willie Barcena wearing a helmet with a rifle?
Yeah, fool. He had a revolver too, dog. He's ready, fool.
With the knives, dude.
And he went to the army surplus store with his kids. It's like, fool, you're gonna be like wearing fatigues when this goes down. You're the first fool that's gonna get shot. The National Guard doesn't even wear that shit anymore. That's from the Ronald Reagan days, dog. Enough with he's having flashbacks, fool. Hey, fool.
That fool. I thought he was one of those 1917 people, eh?
I know. I was a stand-in, bro.
Looking like a soldado, eh?
Hey, that movie sucked, dog. I only watched 5 minutes of it. And you know what movie was good? Parasite. I saw Parasite.
Bro, right now, bro, with the way you look like the dad from Parasite, bro.
Let me get a knife.
Let your hair up more.
Hey, that movie. Hey, Gabby, have you seen that movie Parasite?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Is it on Netflix or anything?
No.
He wants to go in fresh.
Bootleg.
I thought it was on Netflix.
Pandemic is on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's like a top choice.
I want to watch Contagion or Containment, or is it Contagion?
Contagion.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix, I think. You're it, dog.
He wants to watch Containment.
Those fans.
Everybody's asking about who James is. They can see James in the corner. So James is our digital guy. He's helping us set all this up. And he helps us with marketing and all that stuff. So
that's Bam Bam Bigelow from WWE.
Hey, he's also a quarter of Slaughter Before Slaughter.
Right, he did in Slaughter.
Yeah.
So, recognized, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, James, what's the name of the band? Unmute yourself there.
Slaughter Before Slaughter.
Oh, it is Slaughter.
Yeah.
Slaughter Before Slaughter.
I have a T-shirt. It just doesn't fit right now because it's an extra large.
Yeah, we're mixing the album right now.
You heard?
Let's go to some comments.
Yeah, man.
Are there comments? Can you see shit right now?
Yeah, on YouTube right now.
Live. If you go to the YouTube channel, they're live. You can watch the comments right now.
Oh, I'm afraid to click on it.
I know.
Shout out to Sarah. Where's Martin Moreno? Right now he's wrestling, cocksucker.
He's wrestling.
Someone's hitting him upside the head with a chair.
Digital wrestling.
Somebody said to go watch that Tiger King.
That's what everybody says, dude. I don't know about all that.
Sick dog.
We're watching the Tiger thing tonight.
Have you started it yet? Have you started the Tiger King yet or no?
No, I haven't seen it. Right now he's wrestling.
That shit's wild.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Digital wrestling. Somebody lower their YouTube.
That's what everybody says, dude. I don't know about all that.
You gotta mute whoever that is who has your YouTube on. You gotta mute that.
Mine is off.
It's confusing me.
Put the volume down on the YouTube.
Bam Bam Bigelow. Hey, I remember I used to be there's a story. Me and my cousin used to wrestle a lot.
Of a lovely lady.
So me and my cousin used to wrestle a lot. I remember my aunt used to get mad when my cousin like 4 years old, younger.
Why you wrestling with your clothes off?
Dude, this was like fucking like when I was like 15, right? I was like 16. My cousin was like 12. No.
Who had bellows already?
We used to wrestle, right? And then after that, my aunt used to fucking get mad when we wrestled. So I remember like she would be like, yeah, stop, no hagan eso, you know, it's dangerous. And then so like when she would go and like go to the grocery store, me and my cousin would be like, fucking wrestle, bro. We move the tables, you just fucking wrestle. We have like fake belts, you know, championship belts. And then fucking, I remember every time she would come
for real,
in,
dog.
and when my aunt would come in, open the door, we would stop, right? And we'd be all like sweating and like panting. And
You were wrestling, bro. You gay.
Right? And then I remember like, one day my cousin told me like years later, hey, you know what my mom asked me? One day she decided, she's like, hey, te toca Martin? Like, does Martin touch you?
Fuck. I knew it, dog. I would have just kicked you out of the house. I would throw hot water on your ass, dog.
And my cousin was like, no, we wrestle. And then so I was like, no wonder I stopped getting invited over, bro.
Fucking Chester over here, dog.
Hey, what was your wrestling name?
Ozair, bro.
That's fucking nasty, bro.
What?
Ozair is my last name backwards. But dude, we used to wrestle like crazy. I remember like one time like I thought I almost fucking killed him because I fucking like
fuck, dude.
Because I didn't know wrestling was fake, you know, so I thought it was real. You fucking yeah, dude.
I went to like
wow.
what is it called, like WrestleMania? I went to WrestleMania for the first time, the only time, like a couple years ago, and I had no idea that wrestling was fake.
I'm sorry.
And I remember I had no idea. I was talking to the woman next to me. I was like, "This looks pretty fake, right?" And she was like, yeah." And I was like, I thought I cracked the code, but apparently everybody knows it's fake.
That's funny.
I had no fucking idea.
I thought wrestling was real when I was a little kid too, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought that shit was whack.
I thought it was so real.
For reals.
Well, that shit looked fake. Fools were wearing makeup and shit. I was like, get out of here.
Fool. I used to look every Saturday morning. I used to wait for that shit, man. And then like I would practice the figure 4 leg lock on my little brother. He was like 4.
That shit can fuck you up, bro.
I got kicked out of WrestleMania 3 for talking shit, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh, why?
You know how people used to have pay-per-view at their house? Yeah. And like it would be a party, people would bring shit. I would just sit in the corner. This shit's fake, dude. This shit's fucking. They threw me out of the house.
Why does anybody care?
They threw me out of the house, dude. I was outside for the whole time.
I thought you were gonna say that you got kicked out by Vince McMahon,
Dude, horrible, dog. You know what's badass though? Mexican wrestling, lucha libre, dog.
That shit really fake, bro.
No, that shit's real, dog.
No,
in Mexico, those folks really they really hit him upside the head, dog.
Bro, you can hear them talk though, man. They're like, hey, left hand way. You're fucking up the moves.
Well, I think the wrestling, the wrestling and the getting hurt is actually real, but it's choreographed. It's pre-planned, but there are hits and there are, you know.
I like how in Mexico the wrestlers will come out in movies with their mask on still, like the black and white movies. El Santo,
El Santo taking a shit with his mask.
Yeah, they never take it off. That's so strange.
Ready for the virus.
It's not Blood Demon.
You should take a towel and dry that dog, Rizzo.
Yeah, right.
You guys see my video on how to make a fucking mask?
Yeah, fool.
Is that Choni?
Is that underwear? Oh yeah.
Let me
Clean
see.
underwear.
You flip it like this. I messed it up. Hold on.
Times are tough.
Probably a better mask than you can get at the store, though.
For sure, man.
So what do you do? So what do you do now? You cover up all your body and then you throw that stuff. You put it in the washer when you come back from the store. When you go out.
He don't really wear that to the store. He's not wearing that.
That's pretty good.
No, I'm talking about like clothes when you go out to the store and buy stuff.
You look like a Mexican wrestler, bro.
That's like Kanye West's record. El Taliban.
I look.
Whoa, what happened?
I look like if your mom couldn't afford a Spider-Man for your birthday party, and your uncle dressed up like Spider-Man, eh?
Yeah.
Oh no, you do.
El hombre araña.
I heard
so funny.
Hey, I heard this lady that dresses up as like princess characters, Disney characters, like how she used to go to parties. now she's doing digital ones where she's giving shout out to kids and like they give her like $5, you know?
That's embarrassing, man.
Hell yeah. I second that motion. Pop.
My Spider-Man costume, bro. I'm about to do that. Hey.
People better start giving $5 to this podcast.
I know. What the fuck? Dude, everybody's begging for money, dog. We're not even asking shit, dude. Hey, there's some fools crying on fucking IG and shit, dog, on social media.
One of our listeners, he got laid off finally last night. Shout out to Greg Riley, that's his name.
Yeah, out there in San Diego.
Davidson.
Greg Riley.
Yeah.
G. Riley.
No, Greg Riley.
No.
On Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to him. Imagine, bro, you go in there. Yeah, I like a little motorcycle.
Hey, can I give me a little? Can I give me a?
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Man, it is hard to find respiratory masks for doctors.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This right here, it's a V-neck cut. You see? Look. I made a hole. It's a beanie.
Your neighbor's gonna get mad because you stole his sweats and turned it into a mask, dog.
Bro, that's your lady's leg warmers, bro.
It's tough out here, bro.
We'll be looking like Aquafina with that on, dog.
Yeah. Dang, you gotta tell the doctors to wear that. That looks legit.
Yeah, right.
Call the hospitals, tell them.
So Gabby, you've had a big year, right? A lot of stuff happened this last year.
Oh, fuck, you cut out. Can you say it again?
What?
Wait, is it freezing for you guys? I'm freezing.
No, it's pretty warm here.
He's talking about the connection, fool.
I know. Dumb
Stupid. Wait, I didn't hear that.
It's better now.
Yeah, bro, we're all cold, eh?
No, I was just gonna say, Gabby, I just wanted to ask you about, because you have a lot of videos on your Instagram of you with your new flute that you've had like the last year, right?
My breathalyzer, yeah.
You had a breathalyzer for the last year.
It's out April 13th, but it looks like it's not gonna be out April 13th because
Shit.
So you still have to, because like the city services and stuff are not working and all that, or what?
So wait, you cut out again. Hello.
Lisa, you're cutting out.
Oh no. Yeah, it's freezing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because you grew up in San Diego, did you go to TJ to party a lot back in the day?
Not really. We went a couple of times, but I was like young when we would go, like 11. So I went with like my family and shit, but I never went like
Rosarito?
When I was like, what?
Rosarito?
Yeah. We went to Rosarito a lot. Yeah, hell yeah. Did you ever go?
No, but a lot of my friends in high school used to go there like when they're like 16, because I guess they wouldn't check or something, like IDs back then.
You can party with hookers, so many hookers. There's like a big prostitute house there, isn't there?
There's a handful of them, not just one.
Like, what's going on over there now with coronavirus? That's crazy, dude.
I bet you they're still popping.
Yeah.
I heard they're starting to lock Mexico down, and they're saying it's going to be a catastrophe over there.
Really?
I bet, dude.
They're like, dude, like they're not even. You think we're not prepared? They're not prepared, dude.
For reals, man. It's not as bad like I used to be, though. We go back in the days. I remember when I got pulled over by the Tijuana Police Department, and they were driving a Volkswagen, bro, and they came out of the same door.
Dude, it's still in the 90s, dude. They had Volkswagen
back then, bro. But now they got uniforms. They're on fucking SUVs. They will beat your ass.
Now they can catch up to you with the car. Their car won't break down anymore, bro.
You guys seen them when we went over there? Remember?
Yeah.
All those fools they're on top of the trucks with guns with like M16s and shit.
Yeah.
Homie.
Yeah, it's for real out there.
Yeah, dude.
How can you eat tacos like that? Knowing there's a
They're better
whole
though, dude.
army passing by.
Dude, the tacos out there are better. I don't even eat tacos out here anymore. For what, dude?
Are you still gonna eat tacos? Like
I don't
after
think nobody eats tacos no more.
Nah,
What happened,
not for a
Rizzo?
while, bro. Unless you wear a mask, you know, it's crazy now, dude.
They're saying that ain't they gonna lock everything down on Friday, supposedly?
Like in Mexico or here?
Here.
Lock everything down how? What do you mean?
We're gonna go like martial law by on Friday or the weekend.
Really?
I haven't heard that.
Or little rumors that I've been seeing on social media.
What does that mean? Like we wouldn't be able to leave our houses?
Like with all the people that are still going out, like we're not gonna be able to go out. Like, you know, they'll throw you in jail or something.
What?
Whip your ass.
No.
What about people that need to go get food or people that need
I don't
medicine?
know.
I don't think so, man. Because
it's not gonna be martial law. No.
I don't think it'll be no martial law because President Trump said that we're all going to be in church on Easter Day. So.
Oh my God, isn't that fucking crazy?
Isn't the medical community like begging that fool not to do it? Like, dude.
Even if that happens, nobody's gonna really go out, bro. Business isn't gonna be the same, dude.
I know. I think that quote's gonna come back to haunt him. That I want to see packed churches across the country. Like,
I hope it does.
They're gonna be packed churches, but they're all gonna be with IVs.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill grandma. You know, on Easter.
They are.
Well, they were saying that they rather sacrifice like the what's called senior citizens for the economy, like a lot of.
That's what Texas lieutenant governor said.
Yeah, right.
We'll start with him.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Shit.
He said that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's all like nuts right now.
And then another guy said like I'll sacrifice myself to save America. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Hold on, man. This guy named right here, he said something funny, man. This guy named Christopher Sanchez. He went to Juarez, Mexico once in the 1990s, and he saw a cop over there siphoning gas from somebody's car.
Fuck, dude.
That's my daddy.
They call him General Gasolina.
Dude, I miss
Gabby, you know, Lisa was talking about how you had the breathalyzer thing. I remember that shit was funny. One time you said you were on a checkpoint, like on a sobriety checkpoint, and you had your breathalyzer.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. That was like a month ago. I went through a checkpoint and I was like, ooh, I hope they pull me over. And they did. And I was like, gotcha. I fucking punked him. And I like the cop pulled me over and he's like, you've been drinking? And I pulled up the breathalyzer and I was like, nope. And he was like, okay, what is that? And I was like, what do you mean? It's a fucking breathalyzer. Stupid.
Dildo, bro.
Oh my God. I felt so good though. And he was like, you sure you haven't been drinking? I was like, I will fucking blow into this and prove it. And he was like, okay, go ahead. I felt so powerful.
Hilarious.
How many DUIs do you need to get one of those?
One now.
What?
Yeah, one.
Dude,
yeah.
When I was a little kid, like growing up in the 80s, my dad, I don't know how many DUIs he had, but I guess the law was differently. Like
they let you go, dog.
He was like drug from Andy Griffith.
Otis.
Because my dad would get a DUI and they would call someone with a driver license to come pick his ass up.
Fuck, dude. Uber before Uber, bro.
Yeah.
My dad got one of those one time. He got picked up in West Covina. That'll come pick his ass up from Riverside over there. Corrales went to go pick that fool up, bro. And then I know I got 3 homegirls that got 3 DUIs apiece. They both had breathalyzers in their car, and one got her 3rd DUI from like just partying all night. That she didn't go to sleep. She's like, I need to go get my toes done. And on the way to getting her toes done, a pedicure, she got her 3rd DUI. But back then, you needed like 2 or 3 to get the breathalyzer. Just so serious.
You go to jail. You
yeah.
Now.
Mad mug shots.
How long ago?
Yeah.
That was back in the 90s.
Yeah, because
these chicks are like probably like late 40s now.
Yeah.
The 3rd one now leads to a year in prison, right?
Fuck.
Yeah. It's for real now.
Tracy
Morgan.
Morgan.
So strict now.
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan was on Howard Stern once. He had one of those ankle bracelets that reads alcohol on it.
What?
And if you take all, huh, Lisa?
Bueno.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. So how do you get one of those ankle bracelets that reads alcohol on them?
Wait, are you guys here?
I'm
here.
I'm her.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Si, senor.
Yeah, no, they're so strict on it now. If I got another one, I would go to jail for like minimum 30 days.
Tanya Estrada just said she did 16 months for the third one.
16 months.
Yeah.
Block,
I don't have my
unfriend.
glasses. I don't have my glasses. She might have said that you get 16 months, but it looked like she said I did 16 months. And now I'm lead guitarist on Slaughter Before Slaughter.
The last and final member.
My cousin, he got a DUI. He wrecked his car. He passed out, and he woke up in the hospital, and he was handcuffed to the bed.
No shit.
Yeah. And what happened?
Getting away, bro.
Because he was living in Lancaster at the time. The car flipped. So when the car was sliding on the roof, and so because his hair got fucking burned off because his hair was fucking like on the metal, you know.
Got all hot.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy.
Is he okay now? What happened?
He's cool now, yeah.
He killed 3 people. It's cool.
This was like in 2014, but he's cool now, yeah. But his insurance was fucking crazy. It's still crazy right now, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bet,
it fucks you up. It fucks you up. I was thinking about that today because I was like trying to call the court and the DMV to figure out like if I was all clear.
Yeah.
And it's just like so funny, like having to fucking call the DMV and the court like while we're in the middle of this pandemic, and I'm like, I really still have to deal with this fucking DUI like while the world is like on fire. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
They fuck you up.
No joke, man.
So Gabby, have you been sober this whole time? What have you been doing?
Yeah. Yesterday I hit 80 days.
80 days.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Oof, it's hard though. It's so fucking hard during this. Oh my god.
It's probably really hard during this.
Do you have to go to meetings and have them sign them?
I did. So I did when I first got my DUI because I had to go to DUI classes, and like part of the program is you have to go to AA and get like a court card signed.
And there's a lot of beautiful wrecked people there, huh?
Oh my god, so many. The funniest fucking people I've ever met were in my DUI class. Like that shit was comedy.
Imagine the drunk.
Oh my god.
Super funny.
I remember going to one of those. I used to go to Narcotics Anonymous, and sometimes, man, like you see someone attractive come in, but then you hear them speak, and you're like, "What the fuck?" I wish dating was this easy, because I know everything about her whole life.
Yeah.
Then I realized, okay, now I know why that little girl's crying, because that's her mom, and she's sober 15 years, and it's her birthday.
Yeah, no, dude, fucking 12-step, they're the hottest. Oh my god, the hottest people. The hottest people I've ever met in LA are all in 12-step program, and they're all so fucked. And it's like, oh my god, I love it.
You never seen Mark? Hey, how many years has Mark been sober?
Like 30 years, right?
Almost 30 years, huh?
I think that fool gets high on the DL, dog.
I don't think so. I trip out on those people who are sober 20 years, but they still sell dope.
You gotta make a living, dog.
Yeah.
I think that's their high now, how they get rid of it, dog.
They want to get people high. That's what they get. Yeah.
Selling that shit, risking it.
Gabby, when you're at those alcoholic meetings and people were sharing, that you witnessed a lot of cross talking, like they're sharing something, but they're talking about the next person.
Wait, what do you mean?
Cross talking, like they're saying, like, I've been sober 10 years. Then they look at a person over there. I probably spilled more beer than these guys ever drank.
Oh my god, yeah, that happens all the fucking time. Like they try and flex on you in the room, and it's like, why are you flexing?
That's funny.
They do. That's so funny. That's true. They fucking do.
Sometimes, man, I'll be at my Narcotics Anonymous meeting right there on Silver Lake, and I want to be honest and go, man, I didn't feel like punching nobody until I got to this fucking meeting.
Right? People say that shit all the time.
I know, man. They act like, oh man, I'm about to kill somebody today, but this meeting saved me.
There was a couple of weeks ago, I was in a meeting and a woman was like, there was like a speaker, and then it got to the sharing portion, and one of the women in the room was just like, hey, I just got to let you know that like I hated your speech and I just didn't relate to it, and it made me feel worse. And I was just like, oh,
Let's have a drink.
Yeah, the fucking drama pops off in those rooms. I love it.
Hey, there's a lot of sober ass players.
People say whatever they want.
Hey, there's a lot of sober ass players over there, though, huh? Talking about, hey, man, you need help. You need a meeting. I need a meeting to go to. Holler at me.
Looking at the bridge.
Did you have a sponsor?
Oh no, where'd she go? How do you think players are doing it now, man? Like,
wait.
Let me get your number. I'll call you in 3 months when this is over.
No, our people are not hooking up, huh? Are people scared to hook up?
I think that's just happening still. Come on now.
Think so? I don't know.
Of course.
Wait, in what? Sorry, my cat started throwing up. I got all distracted.
Sexually, like I feel like I remember when I thought like fucking like sexually transmitted diseases were the worst.
Worst thing you can get. No? This is worse than AIDS, bro. Hell yeah, dog.
What the fuck? Shit.
I know.
They never shut down the economy for AIDS, bro.
Wait. Like you guys were saying people are still hooking up during this? Like new people?
No, like we're wondering if people are hooking up right now.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like people you don't know or people who don't live with you, are you still going out to make a connection, a sexual?
Don't forget to bring your little mask, boo.
I know.
I don't think so, man.
My friends are
I think so.
My friends are on dating sites right now, and they're going out with guys. And I'm like, are you guys out of your fucking mind?
Dude, if all those fools went to the beach, you think fools ain't gonna be doing shit undercover, dog?
Oh yeah.
Fools are licking the bathroom toilet seats, bro.
What is that?
It's fucking. It's like, dude, this is like retarded. The most retarded shit you can ever do, and people are still out there. It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man.
You thought Tide Pods were retarded.
Hey, man,
I'm just saying.
It's funny, man. I was on Big Boy in the morning, and we're talking about how you're starting to see different type of toilet paper that you haven't seen since the fucking 70s or the 80s, bro. Like light blue toilet paper, pink toilet paper. Bro, I haven't seen light green toilet paper since I was a little boy.
What?
The stripe on it.
It's like grandma toilet paper, yeah.
They got this shit out of a bunker, dog.
A World War II bunker.
I got it at the Army surplus store. Eh?
Hey, when me and Stephanie were looking for apartments like 12 months ago, we saw this place in fucking Long Beach, and it was like old fucking World War II bunkers. They were like they repurposed as fucking apartments. I'm like, I don't know about this. This is creepy, dude. Oh no. Yeah.
It's an LBC, baby.
Yeah.
Crazy, dog.
It's funny. Like some states, they're getting infections kind of after us. And we're like, I thought we're second, I guess, and New York is third probably. And there was I think the mayor, the governor of Pennsylvania was talking about he has to fight with Mayor Cuomo over respiratory masks because all the states are trying to be the first one to get them.
Dude, it's gonna be right now. You're gonna find out who the baddest governors are, dude.
Yeah.
And
the baddest mayors, dude.
And they said that somebody said that on NBC, MSNBC, one of the doctors said that if President Trump wants to be a winner and wants to be a hero and get the people back together and have people to like him, he got to speak up and tell these pharmaceutical places to stop raising the prices on respiratory masks and sanitary stuff. Because masks, those respiratory masks, they cost $3. Normally they cost $3, and now they're like 12 of them for $160.
No
Price gouging.
shit.
How about that fool that bought all that Purell and now he's stuck with it?
He's gonna sell it back to the hospital.
The Attorney General seized it, I think, and forced him to give it away. That was the end of that.
Wait, I didn't hear about that. What happened?
In Chattanooga, right? In Tennessee, right? In that area of America?
He bought up a bunch of different stores, hand sanitizer, and tried to sell it. He tried to price gouge online, sell it on Amazon or eBay.
No shit.
They stopped him from selling it because it's illegal during a crisis like that to raise your prices like that. So he wasn't able to sell it, and then the Attorney General stepped in and seized everything and forced him to give it to charities or local hospitals, whoever needed the hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
So
how much did he buy?
$17,000 worth of hand
Yeah.
$17,000?
I think that's his punishment. Just losing.
I think he should still be prosecuted in my opinion.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to make a fucking quick buck during a pandemic? Like, what kind of piece?
Have you heard of the Rothschilds?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
God, it is. It's crazy. Everybody's like crazy.
Yeah, barbershops don't even exist anymore for right now.
What?
There's no more barbershops are closed.
Are barbershops closed?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm supposed to get my facial next week. No facial.
Oh my god, I was supposed to get my lips done last week. Can't do that.
Me too. I guess you guys have to stick your hands out of a window and have someone just touch them.
Yeah, man.
Real man. Even if you go to church, like if you go back to church, and I'm Catholic, and they ask you, this is the body of Christ, and you stick your tongue out, and he puts that little bread, you're gonna be like, are you gonna let that priest put it in your mouth after he fucking touched everybody else? I'm gonna be like, you know what, man? Put that little holy bread in a little sandwich bag. I'll eat it at home.
It's disgusting now, dude.
For reals, bro. I was telling Lisa, I used to walk into church, swear to God, first thing I did was grab some holy water and put it on my forehead, and I grab some more holy water for my little cold sore right here. Come on, Jesus, do your magic, Jesus. Bro, you think I'm gonna put my hands in that dirty ass holy water ever again? Hell no.
That's why I never put my fingers and shit in that shit, dog.
That's so.
I used to see people like fucking going, God damn, this fool's like fucking getting little dark marks on his neck.
Yeah, bro, one time, bro, I filled up my water gun with holy water, bro, thinking I was gonna kill vampires. Bro, I was trying to whip my dad.
Die.
All that water is just blessed, right? That's what makes it holy water, right?
Yeah.
For real, dog. I used to think that water came from Jerusalem, bro. Like, for real, dog. Like,
it comes with the menorah, dog.
Like, I used to want to buy some, bro.
It comes with a little hat.
For real, man. I thought that holy water came from like where Jesus was born, and they brought it over in gallons.
Damn, dude.
I've never seen holy water in person.
I'm gonna get you some, Lisa.
That's why you're going to hell.
Is it in a receptacle when you come in? Like a little.
It's in like a little thing attached to the wall, like a little bowl.
Let me tell you right now what it looks like. It's in a little ass fountain.
I've only seen it.
And it's a little fountain, right? You put your hand in it. You're supposed to make a little cross on that little wall. Let me tell you, man, that wall is dirty as hell.
Oh, so gross.
Because the priest has a little fountain up there on the altar, but every exit has that little thing that's mounted to the wall that you actually take it off. It's metal. It's like Petri dishes and shit. And that's where they have the water where you go in there and you go like this and shit. And I was like, fucking. I used to tell my mom I can't put it on me. I'll catch on fire.
There's There's a church in Huntington Park where they have like a big old like a tank of holy water, but it comes out of a faucet, and like somebody says like the priest blessed the fucking pipes or something like that.
It's angel piss, bro. Hey, but you know what's serious when the Catholic churches cut the masses? They're like, dude, we're not even fucking around either, man. Stay home.
Yeah.
We don't even want to touch you no more.
Are churches still open right now?
No.
A lot of them closed.
Oh, no.
They're giving out food. That's about it, I think.
Yeah. Like drop it off at your car or whatever.
I miss going out and eating dinner.
No.
What pots and hots?
Pots and walks.
I'm just tired of comedy in
I'm
general.
tired of cooking dinner already.
Don't be lying.
We only got delivery one time or maybe 2 times this.
Taco Bell still delivering? I feel like some Taco Bell late night little burritos right now today.
Taco Bell delivers, but not only that, they staple the bag because Lyft driver been taking napkins, bro.
Me, bro, when I used to do Postmates,
Fool, I would beat a Lyft driver's ass, dog. Taking my toilet paper. That's mine.
Those are my tissues from my.
Wait, you would do that? You would take shit out of the bags?
No,
for real, man. Like people been ordering Taco Bell, and right there on the side notes, give me lots of napkins.
As Postmates, I haven't done it like in years. I got fired from Postmates.
Did you eat a fry?
No. So what happened was Postmates wasn't paying shit.
Did you eat a fry?
Postmates wasn't paying shit, right? So there's a rule: if they don't answer the phone, if they don't answer the phone or they don't reply within like 5 minutes,
the customer.
You have to leave.
The customer.
Yeah. So I right at 5 minutes, I would just be like, all right, fucking cancel. They didn't answer, and I did a whole bunch of these, and then they got mad, So yeah.
Wait, what do you do with the food then? If you don't
fucking ate that shit.
Would you eat it?
Yeah.
Oh, you asshole.
5 minutes is the rule.
How do you, little sneaky little bastard, dog?
5 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, I gotta go and work, get some more rights, but.
So you wait 5 minutes, they don't answer, and then they complain because they went there at 6 minutes. They answered their door.
Oh, because they're like, I was here the whole time. I'm like, you didn't answer, So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I it's crazy because nobody delivers their own food anymore, and there's no accountability anymore. So if I get a problem with like a DoorDash or Grubhub or whatever,
movements to contact.
Talk to the third party.
I can only contact Grubhub, and they forgot my order, and they're like, "Do you want your money back, or do you want a credit, or do you want to reorder?" And then I'm here without food, and the rest of my family's eating. I can't solve the problem.
It's like the Godfather. You could talk to the buffer.
I know. I complain and get in, and then man, I had a guy come and try to put together this credenza, to use another word from Felipe.
It's right there by the credenza.
Me with
He was putting it together. He stopped halfway through. I got him through a service, Handy or something like that. I didn't feel like putting it together because there were a million screws, and I didn't have the time. So he comes here halfway through. He tells Felipe, because I left for a few minutes. He tells Felipe, I don't have the right tools. I can't complete this job.
Well, you got to get out of here, and I'm not going to pay you.
No shit.
He left after 45 minutes. So it was half done. And I got my money back, but I still have an incomplete thing in the middle of my living room. I was so pissed. I couldn't yell at
And so why would you even send somebody that they couldn't do it?
Well,
why would you even attempt to do a job if you knew you didn't have the little tools?
I knew it was trouble because he was like, this address doesn't follow the right pattern.
Oh my God. He's already being defiant.
House address. He was a grumpy old man already.
Oh, dude.
I couldn't believe he just left me like that. Then I had to pay my handyman to come over and do it.
We had a handyman come in to because the pipes were clogged in the shower, and the guy says, "This house isn't up to code." I remember the landlord was like, "Oh, you need to leave." He was like telling the guy to leave. He was like, "This isn't legal." Like, I guess the pipes in the other house.
This is the person who was gonna rent it.
No, so we were the fucking the bath was clogged, you know. So we were trying to get somebody to come in and clog it, but then
Okay.
yeah, it's like this isn't
You were
like
saying it wasn't like a-
the pipes. It's
You're
not
supposed to
right.
have a 90 right here,
Man.
bro.
And I grew up. I grew up right there in the housing projects, right there, Pico Aliso, Pico Gardens, Aliso Village, right there. They ain't there no more. But man, we had maintenance for the whole housing projects, right? And we had our own police. So whenever you had a problem in your apartment, it would be like a housing authority maintenance guy, you know, and he would go in your house. Man, sometimes these guys will go into a house and fix plumbing. Man, roaches be falling on their neck.
No. No.
Like
Rodrigo, am I lying?
Oh, dude, I bet.
No.
Because the housing authority runs all that. Because there's the housing authority police, the plumbing department, the pest control department, maintenance.
Yeah,
If you live in the-
everything, bro.
If you live in a project, so you get graded. Like they come into your house and grade you how clean your house is, though. How come you have all roaches and everything?
They don't care. They go over there and just sign it, and that's it. They'll keep on moving. They were so corrupt.
They give it a C for clean.
That was it. It's not their house. They don't care.
Man, some of the people in the project were people in the housing projects, they were so stupid, right? Like, you gotta clean your house and have your house ready for extermination or get fined. And a lot of the food just get fined.
I'm not moving shit. Why?
Yeah.
Bro, if we're like you will see like everybody like it'll be, man. You ever seen that movie The Piano or Schindler's List?
Yeah.
And all those Jews are taking everything out of their house. That's how that's how it looked, bro. Everybody, like, we're talking like 200 residents, was all the shit in their fucking yard.
The ghettos of Warsaw.
Oh,
and then these fucking exterminator dudes go in like the fucking
Ghostbusters.
Like fucking the Nazis, bro. Stormtroopers with exterminator shit. Bro, but let me tell you, man, all the roaches were in those boxes everybody took out.
Ew.
Oh, they're all hiding there. They came back. That's
Bro, I haven't had roaches in my house. Fuck, dog. So long. I'm so happy.
I've had roaches in like every apartment I've lived in LA.
What did you say? You haven't? What did you say about roaches?
I said we haven't had roaches in our house apartment in a long time. I think since I know Lisa, I guess.
The only place we had them was the little apartment where.
I don't think we did. Oh, we did.
In the little house.
We did.
On Lucas.
Oh, that's right. When you open the refrigerator, Rodrigo.
They were in the door. They were inside the refrigerator
plastic strip.
Yeah. And the seal. Yeah, that's when you know you have roaches.
They were.
Wait, when?
The whole building. That whole building was a mess.
This is another way to check if you really have roaches. If you look in the little clock of the oven of the stovetop range, if they're in there, or the microwave, oh my god, yeah. I could probably just walk in there to smell them.
Wait, yeah, really? They're in the microwave?
It did have a smell to it, and I think
a tinge, like a little.
Yeah, it was almost like mothballs or something sharp like that.
Something, yeah. It gets you. Like you'll smell it when like the day after it rains or the day when the rain settles. That's when you really smell it.
I mopped one time, and I put the mop to dry in the shower. And then the next morning, I moved the mop. There must have been an egg. There must have been an egg on that mop because I swear, like 200 babies went like.
No.
I grabbed the shower head. I just sprayed them all down the drain. I was so grossed out. I couldn't believe it. I poured vinegar and baking soda down there. I was like,
it was a pandemic.
Oh, that was the worst apartment. It was in.
No joke, man.
Where was I? Where was I?
Never. I can't live like that.
What apartment was I?
You want me to say where you were?
I was on a little bender.
You were on a bender, I think. About that. That whole year we lived there, that was a bad year.
Where was this at? What location?
Echo
Third
Park.
and Lucas.
Third and Lucas.
Shout out to Whitmer.
Yeah, almost downtown Echo Park, between downtown and Echo Park.
Now it's all expensive, huh?
Oh yeah, probably. That place
I bet.
infested. That whole place was so sad. That apartment building.
Oh,
That
have
was
you had
great.
rats?
We had a studio apartment. It was so small.
Ooh, studio roaches is so gross.
If we would have been quarantined there, we probably would have got the virus already.
We would have killed each other.
Damn.
Yeah. Killed each other. No.
Damn.
Those were bad times. Yeah. That was 2008, 2009. That was bad.
Ooh, I cannot imagine being a couple in a studio right now. That would be a nightmare.
With a 3-year-old son too, my son.
Ooh.
Yeah, those were bad times.
My bed is the couch.
My son slept on the couch. They stole my last $10 to go party with, to buy crack, I guess.
I made that 10 into 80.
They don't think he's gonna.
Money. He grabbed it right out of my car, and then he
He's gonna come back with nachos, huh?
Less than 3 days, I got nothing out of it. I had no money. No money. It was bad.
No.
It's bad.
Now you're drinking a beer in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Right next to Little Duval.
I'm back to reality. I'm back in the valley.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Gabby, where did you get your DUI at?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. Oh,
Yeah.
Hand them out over there.
Tell us
Don't
what
fuck
checkpoints
around
we don't
over
go
there.
there.
What?
Tell us what checkpoints we don't go there. Fucking.
Oh my God. I didn't even go through a checkpoint. I was on the freeway cruising.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
THP got you.
Cruising, baby. I was having fun.
What song were you listening to?
I was listening to 21 Savage and Post Malone.
Oh, recently.
Within the last year.
Ooh, that was
What,
hard.
Ra-ta-ta-ra-ra.
what were you on? Were you drinking only, or was there other stuff?
I didn't do any coke. I was about to, and then I was like, no, I'm good. I was like 7 beers deep, and I was like,
Man,
I'm good.
that would have sobered you up.
I know, I should have done it.
That's the Felipe Party Handbook.
For real, man. Every time I got loaded, and somebody said, "Are you gonna drive like that?" I don't want to drive like this. You better do a bump.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would leave the next day sober.
That's what you think. You think
Yeah.
everybody else around you could tell. There's
Yeah.
secret. You're not hiding it.
That's so true. That's so funny. Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Star with 2 DUIs.
Ooh.
They gave that fool a tricycle.
They give him an award.
It's funny because I never met you, Felipe, as a drinker. I met you when you sobered up, and like I would just hear stories. It's like we hear stories about the Bible and like all this stuff happened back in the day. But it doesn't happen now, you know.
Are you sober now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 years.
Since 2009.
2009 was your last beer and Coke, yes.
Yeah, man.
That was it.
I went down strong.
What was the last time you got fucked up?
The last time I got fucked up, I was awake for like 5 days straight. No, actually, no. I was partying with responsible cokeheads. Like,
Yeah.
like when I got there, we had like we drank a bunch of beers and a bunch of alcohol and did a bunch of bumps, and then it was like 3 a.m. We fell asleep, and we woke up in the morning, drank more beers, did more alcohol, did more blow, and then fell asleep again at 3 a.m. And the next day did more, and those guys didn't want to do it no more. I said, "You guys are a bunch of fucking pussies." And then I disappeared, and I started awake for 2 days somewhere else.
Damn. That sounds horrible.
That's the way to go out, bro.
Yeah, right?
You know, it's funny, man. Even like that, even with all that, I still thought I was cute.
Yep.
That's funny, man.
Still thought it was cute. Mm-mm.
Damn. That was 2009. Fuck, that's crazy.
Do you still go to meetings?
Oh no, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. I find that most comics who are recovering can't be part of that whole meeting thing.
I'm in it right now because it's like the only thing I really know. I can't. It's funny because like
I feel like you guys are too cynical for that.
it's true. It's
what I
been
mean?
really hard for me to get into it because of that.
Like Greg Giraldo used to talk about that. He's like, I can't see myself at a meeting anymore. Like I don't, like before he died, and it was like he just couldn't be part of it, so he was doing his own thing.
Yeah, I haven't found the real balance yet, so I keep going to the meetings, but part of me is just like, fuck this.
I think Joey Diaz said the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Is he sober?
Mark Maron has talked about that too. Yeah, Joey. Well, Joey smokes weed, but
But he don't drink or do no coke.
mushrooms. But he doesn't do coke or drink, which was his problem back in the day.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, he talked about it a lot.
You gotta kiss the ending, cocksucker. Give him some Joe Diaz, bro. Quarantine Joe Diaz.
Sometimes you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, smoke a little smoke. Relax, because it'll come and get you like this coronavirus, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna fuck you up. Stay inside your house. Don't breathe on me. I'll cough on you like Felipe said. And that's it. What else you want me to do?
Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, Joe Diaz? You still doing jiu-jitsu during the quarantine?
Please, I'm fucking moving kettlebells. I'm doing backflips. I'm a stuntman, you know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
You look like you're in quarantine, Rizzo.
I know, dude. It's gonna be 3 years for me since I stopped smoking cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes for 10 years, man.
And this is his story. You really smoked for 10 years, dude?
Since high school, man.
Damn, I didn't know it was that long. I thought you were a casual smoker.
It fucked up your growth.
He would have been all tall. He would have been like a Hooter dog.
Imagine, fuck, dude. I stopped because I just had a bad cough. I had a bad cough. Yeah, and I just had to stop because I wasn't getting better, and then I just quit smoking.
How'd you stop? It's like smoking is so hard to quit. I've never smoked. My mom has always been a smoker, and it's like watching her quit was like impossible. Like she couldn't do it.
Smokers are usually lifers.
I made myself stop, man. It's crazy. I'm surprised I did it, but it's just I had a nasty cough, and it hurt every time I smoked, and I was still trying to smoke, and I just stopped.
I smoked for about 10 years, but because back in the day, damn, I'm so fucking old. When I was waiting tables and bartending, you could smoke while you were bartending.
That's crazy.
I know you're so young, you have no idea what that's like, but that was the way it was when I first started bartending for, I don't know, 5-10 years maybe. So I smoked. I was so bored sometimes. We just smoked beans. But then I started getting nauseous with alcohol, like the cigarettes and alcohol. I'd find myself throwing up at the end of the night. And it was enough to make me not want to smoke anymore. But I smoked a lot.
Remember that we used to smoke on airplanes. I remember going to restaurants as a little kid, and like there'll be like no smoker section, non-smoker section, but the cloud would be everywhere. And I was like, what are they dividing here?
I remember like when I used to work at Radio Shack, my coworker was older. You would tell me, I remember back in the day, you could like when you would take your lunch break, you could just like drink some beer or some whiskey, and they were cool with that, Like what the fuck?
And they're still cool with it. You just don't tell them though.
When I was a little kid, the movie theaters in downtown LA had ashtrays, but there was no smoking allowed.
All those old Fox theaters had those things.
But you go smoke in the lobby.
Did people smoke in churches before?
Only Armenian churches.
I bet.
When you're in Glendale and you go to a Catholic church with Armenians, they have an extra altar boy for the ashtray.
Martin, where's the early rent? Early rent? What?
Hey, shout out to Chris Rivera. He's in Iraq. Sergeant Chris in the Marines right now.
Stay safe.
Hey.
Stay safe out there. He's commenting on here.
Shout out to somebody named Ruben Mora or Ray Mora. He said that at those AA meetings, there's somebody that's always trying to be better sober than you.
Oh yeah.
You do 12 steps, I do 13 steps, motherfucker.
Oh, right? That's so funny.
He's a step skipper.
He skipped steps. All right, we gotta wrap it up soon. Gabby is gonna be, well, whenever it gets rescheduled, on the show with Felipe for Netflix is a joke festival, right? And Rodrigo and Martin. Actually, all you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is that gonna happen? Like, what is happening?
It's not happening on the 29th. It's getting rescheduled, but we don't have a new date for it yet. Netflix
really
organized all those shows that week. So they think it's probably going to be like August or September now.
Hey, my birthday's
it's not
in
just
August.
one show. It's a bunch. I don't know, like 30, 40 shows happening. So
Crazy.
some of them are being filmed as specials also.
Really?
Damn.
So all that stuff had to move. All that crew, all that production, everything had to be rescheduled.
Corona straight fucked a lot of shit up, huh?
It's fucked a lot of shit up.
Everything,
A
basically.
lot.
Dude,
Eight shows maybe total so far have been moved officially. So.
that's crazy. And you know how like the NBA is supposed to come back like in fucking like in the summer? It's in a fucking like it's in a bump heads with like the fucking other things going on in there that are scheduled, you know, like fucking.
Are they gonna start them at a different time and let them run a full season? Or the rest of the season, I guess?
I heard that they might just go straight to playoffs.
No.
Based on where they are now? Or when the season stopped?
I don't know.
That's weird.
First
I
said,
don't know anything about sports. I'm just repeating what I heard.
hey, a lot of fools do that though, dude.
Yeah.
I got questions.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my live Instagram comedy shows coming up here.
You better stop, bro. Don't embarrass yourself, cocksucker.
No, you ain't.
Anybody
No.
want to plug anything? We have nothing to plug right now.
What's up,
Yeah, man.
fool?
No plug.
I guess we're gonna be doing this every week or every day.
Every week. I don't
Check out the Yeah Man podcast. Episode
You still doing
67
it?
will be up tomorrow. Yeah, man. Episode 67's up. Los Podcasters del Norte. Episode 12 will be up tomorrow as well.
Squad
So,
by
yeah,
the
man.
bell.
Let's not forget. I apologize.
I'm gonna start
Shout out to all these people listening.
Yeah,
now.
man. Thank you for
Omar
listening.
Gonzalez, Raymond Mora, Stay Coco, Cassandra C, Tanya Estrada, lead guitarist for Slaughterhouse to Slaughter, Juan Vargas, Maxi Nicali, Arthur Morgan. Oh shit, Captain Morgan just showed up. Lee is here. Wow! Thomas Valdez, Denise Pichardo, Adrian Benavides, Greg Riley, Chris Rivera, Big Ike. Big Ike.
Big Ike.
I remember going to the bowling alleys. They had cigarette vending machines. Bro, I remember
Yeah, man.
Denny's had a cigarette vending machine.
Some still do.
Oh.
I got to get my lucky strikes.
For real, bro. You're eating breakfast and your mom is having. Bro, I remember when Denny's had a bar. And you could
I do too. I remember that.
Denny's had a
Denny's
bar.
had a bar?
You could be eating a Grand Slam while your mom is having a fucking drink and a cigarette.
Yeah. The one off of Madison and Riverside still has one, maybe to this day, I think.
No
wow.
way, really?
Yeah.
I haven't
The
seen
one on Fletcher, San Fernando had a bar too.
Used to have a bar.
Yeah, used to have a bar.
The Denny's bar.
Willie Barcena did comedy there.
Damn.
That's a nice one. That's a beautiful one. I like the way that one is designed.
It's a diner style right there.
You talking about the one next to Home Depot?
Yeah.
Avenue 26 or whatever, and yeah. I like that one. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't eat there, but it's nice. Just the design.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming into the podcast.
And every week there's going to be a live on Felipe's YouTube page.
Yeah, we're gonna do this
Okay.
every Wednesday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know too on every platform. Good night. Peace out, Gabby. Later,
Bye,
Felipe.
guys.
Hey, Gabby, what's
Thank
up,
you.
bro?
Later, Callahan.